one is the Worm, Dennis Rodman. How do you feel about that? Now, this is another guy who didn't score a bunch of points per game, but what about his contribution, and do you think he should be a Hall of Famer?
Dennis Rodman dominated.
He was great. He was great at what he did, and he dominated.
He dominated through freakness.
I mean, I'm pretty sure his average isn't the highest of all time, but I think he, at least from what I've seen, he's the best rebounder in the modern era. He led the league for 7 years straight. HOF. I'm putting Dennis.
You say Hall of Fame for Dennis.
Yeah.
You say Hall of Fame for Dennis.
Yeah, when you consider his size, you figure this dude is like 6'7"? And
he was like 6'8", like 220. He was like 6'8", 220. Here's the thing about it, though. It's not for the fact that him staying on those he played on those stacked Piston teams when he first came in the league, and he didn't get a lot of clock initially. That brought down his career average. But if you look at, he averaged like 18 rebounds several times in his career. And if you look at the guys leading the league now, who's Dwight Howard, he's barely cracking 14. Well, the last several years, not this past year.
And
Kevin
don't
Love,
forget about him defensively. He was a very awkward, annoying type of frustrating
lockdown
type
defender.
of
Lockdown defender.
And he would frustrate players, get them off their game. Yeah.
He's the only player I've ever seen. He can guard all 5 positions.
Yeah.
I've seen him lock down point guard down to a 5.
I put the cross dresser in the hall.
I'm glad.
Okay.
I'm glad that you.
So Dev says Hall of Fame for Rodman. What you think, PJ? Hall of Fame?
He is.
Now this man wore. Remember, he also wore a dress though, fam.
And a nose ring. I know. I know, but I mean, I'm tempted to say because like the point y'all making, he's probably the best rebounder I've ever seen. And he's one of the better on-ball defenders, like a bigger dude that I've ever at his size. No, Michi. That I've ever seen. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to go through my
right, we're going to come back to you. We're going to come back to you. Let's come back to you, Dr. Bay. Would you put him in? Pause.
Definitely. First ballot. He should be in already.
Yeah. Okay. Well, be Austin. What's your opinion?
One of the best at what he did. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, he dominated at the position, and he was one of the best at what he did. And I think that's an intangible or sort of ambiguous way to look at criteria for getting you into the Hall.
Now, here's my thing. I think also it would be a great thing to show the kids that you don't have to, shoot a million times a game, and you can play fundamental basketball and grab rebounds and become a Hall of Famer. Because this dude did all the dirty work. On a lot of championship teams, he did all the dirty work.
You changed the face of the game without scoring.
He really did the dirty work and intangibles, not the stuff that Big Shot Bob gets credit for.
And Dennis,
he almost averaged 19 boards a game in 91-92. He almost averaged 19 boards a game, not a game. But seriously, he played the whole all 82 games too. Damn. All right.
He used to ride the bike after games. After games, he used to jump on the stationary bike.
I remember that.
He was a freak, man.
Yo, Jim, you said you had another player, Jimbo Slice.
No, that's the second player. I want to keep going. I got players for days. I just want to hear what you guys say. So far for Rodman, Dev, you say yeah?
HOF.
Okay, so Dev says Hall of Fame. Dr. Bayon says Hall of Fame. Brad says Hall of Fame. I agree Hall of Fame as well. So it's PJ. What you got to say?
Yeah, I'm going to go with it.
Okay.
It's the war room with 5 nights at the round table. 5 Philly guys, diversified and educated.